Hey, Free Spirit here. I don't know why I did that. I just want to say hello and talk about a little bit about some things. Just kind of give you an insight of who I am. I go by Free Spirit because I don't tie myself to any god or goddesses or whatever. I am not saying that there isn't a God. The gods that I've come across, I don't believe in. Now, my definition of God is the universe, earth, everything around us, energy, light, love. Like, I share the DNA of a tree, and the tree shares my DNA. Just like I share DNA with a wolf, an eagle, a bison. You understand, etc., etc. We are all living this life on this planet. On this planet. God to me is not some human form. God is just you understand what I'm trying to say? Breath. God is within water. Water is life. Water is energy. The oxygen that fills our lungs to help us breathe. All of that is God. This is my definition of God. I don't worship God. I cherish the life that I have. I cherish the beauty that surrounds me on a daily basis. I don't worship. I love. Now, the last few years I have done some bad things and got involved in the wrong crowd. And part of it was part of my deconversion and anger towards the lies that were presented to me. The lies that I fell for, which is ultimately my fault. 100%. Yeah, 100% my fault. Now, I was in a very, very vulnerable position. Hold on. When I started really reading the Bible. I was in deep depression. It's a long story. That's a different story. But I've studied with the JWs. I went to church. Not their church, though. Different churches around my city, around my town. Baptist, just ordinary church, non-dimensional, whatever. Sorry, speech impediment. But it wasn't resonating with me. So I decided to stay home and study the Bible myself. And when I first stopped believing in the Bible, I wasn't an atheist. I just didn't believe in it anymore. People call that agnostic. But agnostic deals with knowledge. Like, you can be agnostic atheist, agnostic theist, etc., etc. Sorry, my mouth. It's been a long week. Anyway. And so, came across the channel. I'm not going to name names. And because of the hurt, the anger that I was feeling, a lot of my comments and actions on these channels, I hurt a lot of people. Now I'm still trying to get in contact with some of them to apologize, because I do mean it. Honestly, I do apologize for my actions. I do believe that I've done most of them. A lot of them blocked me on their channels, and so it's kind of hard to do it. I'm not going to name names. But it took about 3 years for me after I stopped going to church to become what people would consider me as an atheist. I do consider myself as an atheist because atheism is just a disbelief in God or gods or gods. I don't believe in Zeus. I don't believe in Thor. I don't believe in Yahweh. I don't believe in Jesus, the biblical Jesus anyway, etc., etc. I am not saying that they're not real. I'm saying I don't believe in them. Just like I don't believe in Santa or the Easter Bunny. I'm just trying to make an example of how I feel towards gods or gods. Again, I am indigenous, mixed. I consider myself a mutt, and I laugh about that. And I'm allowed to, because it's me. My dad's side is Wendat, French, Italian, English, and some other. My dad's studying it, and as so am I. My mom's side, her father, my grandfather, was Scotch, Irish, Dutch, Cherokee. I would like you to look that up. My mom's mom, my grandmother, I don't know what she was. Honestly, I do not know her bloodline. But she was white. I know that. I do know that she was white. But European, maybe just white. I did not grow up in a Christian household. I always believed in Jesus, blah, blah, blah. My parents did not install religion or God or gods into us. They let us choose our own path. Ever since I was little, I have had premonitions of things happening, or I just know things before they happen. I don't know exactly what it is, but I have it. Call it intuition, whatever. And it's not about somebody else or world events. It's about me. For my protection. And so that's about my spirituality. And I'm going on 11 minutes. And also, I'm going to be making a video about my eating disorder that I've had since I was a teenager. And being called fat, or not necessarily fat, fat. But that's a whole other video. But I just thought that I would give you a little bit of insight of who I am. And if any of you that I have hurt, I do sincerely apologize. But I'm not naming names. But I am moving on from that community. Now, I'm not saying that they can't leave comments on my videos. I don't care about. I'm not going to get into any more Jesus debates, because it's very draining and not worth it. It's not. So if you come across one of my videos and I have satire about certain things that you may not agree with, just keep on scrolling. And do not take it personally. It's just my feeling about how I felt or feel about my deconstruction, my feeling on that subject, because I lived that. So it's my feeling how I do it. It's my way of, it's not necessarily mocking, but it's for my health. I laugh about it because I don't believe in it anymore, and I cannot believe that I did. So I'm making fun of myself, no one in particular. So don't take it personally. Your name is not mentioned. It does not involve you. You may believe in that religion or that subject at hand, but it's not about you, it's about me. I just wanted to make that clear. I am very tired. I don't know if you can tell that my eyes are black. It's just very tiring right now. But I hope that everybody has a good weekend, and stay safe, drive safe. There's a lot of nutballs out there. Just saying. All right. I love you, and always blessed be.